Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, got a little cleanup to do, but as I logged into the server to do my test here, I noticed there is a deer right there. More meat. It's everywhere, folks. I even heard a wolf a moment ago. I don't know where it was at, but I did hear one. Right as I logged in to do my test, I was like, uh-oh. Wolf horde. Oh, there he is. There he is. And that's something we haven't seen, folks. We haven't seen a wolf horde in quite some time. I don't know what happened or why they stopped coming. But, yeah, hopefully... Oh, he's dead. Oh, the AK is powerful for killing a wolf. Much more powerful than the exploding crossbow bolt. But I tell you what, as long as these bodies don't despawn, I'm going to go inside, drop off a few things out of my inventory, and heal my leg, just in case we get a dog horde or a wolf horde to come up on us. But hey, I really appreciate the support. Yesterday's stream, we got a lot done. Excellent support, excellent stream. And yeah, so we went out and salvaged a lot of cars. Got not everything we need for the spotlights, but a lot of what we need. A lot of what we need. More than I thought we were going to get. We were very fortunate yesterday to get all the engines. And if you missed it, 37 crossbow bolts. If you missed it, it is, the replay is up. You go check that out. And I think it was about a 3-hour plus stream. Didn't mean to go for so long, but boy, when you get to going and things are going well, it's so, I need to fix my leg. It's so easy just to let time slip by. So a splint, first aid kits, and I think we just made some more first aid kits over at the chem lab. Let's check it and see. Yeah. Well, we came in at the right time. There was a screamer, a mean screamer lady. Well, let's go out here, and it's probably just a slight bit boring. I even thought about doing this off recording, but I need to knife these bodies, folks. I need to knife them for bones, and I thought about going ahead and looting most of these bodies. And it might be an extended episode today. I know some of you don't mind that. Some of you may want to skip through this part here because I was thinking about getting my scavenging up a little bit higher and getting all of the bones that I could get. So we're almost out again. Can you believe that? We stopped knifing the bodies for a long time. I guess we'll take some things like that, and then I can do this number here. I can go assemble and then throw that out. Looking for brass, looking for splint. Yeah, I guess we can make one of those. We have a few left in there. And sometimes in these hordes, you pick up a lot of brass. Now, we didn't have as many bodies as we normally have because I kept circling this same area, the same little location here. Yeah, we'll take the oil. I think on this series, though, we're good on oil. I think we have plenty of oil here for repair kits. Though we have not used a lot of Molotovs, and that's what seems to burn through the oil. Making those Molotovs on the stream series, I have gone through so much oil. I kind of expected these bodies to be gone today because when the stream ended yesterday, I just went ahead and logged out. Didn't play anymore. And sometimes when that happens, you know how we have that weird glitch or whatever you'd like to call it, where the forges run out of fuel and the garden grows like days and days have passed, yet not 1 minute has passed. I kind of expected that to happen, and it did not. Did not happen. Last time I did a horde and I logged out immediately afterwards, all of the bodies were gone next day when I logged into the server. We had a good time yesterday, though. That was a good time. Went live at, well, I hit start stream at 7 a.m., and something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong with the internet or the computers, but I could not connect to the stream. And I thought, you know, what's going on here? We need to go ahead and make ourselves another mini bike, folks. We need to have two. It'd be a good idea to have two. Someone made that suggestion a while back, and that was an excellent suggestion. Just to have two, have one for one thing and one for another. You know, probably should have taken that pistol and the ammo, but yeah, this won't be as long and tedious of a process. What is normally is, or what it used to be, just because there aren't as many bodies. And look at that. 600 rocket launcher parts. How much do those go for? Just curious. $720. Nothing. Good thing about this too, folks, is if you kill them on concrete on a player-made block like this, the bodies, when let's say I meant to loot that piece of gear off of him, the body doesn't just sink into nowhere. It stays here. I mean, it despawns after a few moments, but it will stay here. And I'll take that beer. Whereas if I were out on the dirt, the grass, bodies go away. As soon as I knife them, they sink down into the soil. That's another good a reason why you would want to fight them on your own player-made blocks like this. I really need to find a paint, a textured paint that can cover up all the little nicks and cracks and marks from our, there we go, scavenging going up a little bit. See, we're not as high on here as we are on the stream series. That's why I said I wanted to loot these corpses today and try to get that scavenging up a little bit. Should get a couple levels out of this horde. Maybe not quite two, but anyway, a textured paint that covers up all of the exploding crossbow bolts damage. And see, if we pull out the nail gun, that's barely missing any hit points at all. But it looks awful. Looks awful. And if we do the right color paint, that's not going to show up as much. It won't take me each and every time having to repair every single block. Let's just go ahead and read that. Probably go out and do a little bit of treasure hunting at some point. I'd like to get some more 44 rounds. And that's a good way of doing it. Seems like they're most common in the treasures. When you dig them up, you tend to find those 44 rounds more than anything else. You haven't done that in a long time either. We've been so focused on trying to get this build done. But, you know, we went so long yesterday. It kind of takes that. I know some of you probably don't care for such a long episode, the 3 hours. I noticed that views were down a little bit on that episode because people tuning in like, whoa, that's 3 hours worth of an episode. But we're getting so close to Alpha 17, I can feel it. And I really need to get this build done. Get to a place where I need to come to a place where I feel that we could absolutely finish it up. That's a 600 shotgun. I'm going to actually hold on to that for whatever reason. But maybe we can get this done before that comes out. I'm pretty confident we will. Even if I have to run, you know, a few 6-7 hour streams to get it done, we'll do it. I have one ear uncovered on my headphones today because I'm expecting a delivery, folks. One of the last pieces for my sound setup over here is supposed to come in today. It was on back order. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we were having a stream, and I told you, hold on a moment. 330 was doing the play-by-play announcements for me while I was on the phone. We were over there working on the lighting on the other side. Well, it was my sound guy calling to say that one of the pieces I had ordered was not available. And it was on back order. And so I got it ordered Sunday evening. They unboxed it on Monday morning, shipped it out to me. Expecting it today. Looking forward to it. I kind of, when I did the The stream highlight the other night kind of made me think maybe I should do that more often. And what was really cool about it was putting the music just softly in the background. You know, I've been recording my own music lately, but I don't have a lot of it. I have enough for my bass. I do one for every bass preview and then throw in an old song to finish it off. But it was kind of neat having that music playing in the background. You know how YouTube is with copyright and all of that. But if you use your own music, I can't say anything. Well, I'm thinking about using this new module I'm getting in and recording enough music, you know, hours worth of, not music, but, well, it is music, but ambient, cinematic kind of background music to play during my streams, just to kill the dead space. Well, that was a good find right there. I don't know. I'll just have to see how it all works out when I get it in, how complicated it is to figure out, and what I can come up with. If what I can come up with is worthy of, you know, softly playing in the background. It was called, you know, Grand Spartan Adventure with a backpack or whatever I called it. But if you haven't watched it, it's pretty comical, especially, you know, if you weren't there for the stream to see it. It's worth checking out. But anyway, if you probably didn't even notice it because it was so subtle in the background. But I felt like that music really added to just taking out the dead space, the silence in between commentary and whatever. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. I think it would add something to the stream to have something in the background, even if it's just like the little sounds that you hear from time to time on 7 Days to Die, you know, little ambient sounds in the background, something like that. It won't be too fancy, and it won't be overbearing or overpowering at all. Well, we have picked up a decent amount of doorknobs. I just figured if we're gonna be using 9mm rounds, might as well be able to make a few myself instead of having to always buy them from the trader. It kind of gets expensive, you know, even though we have virtually unlimited supply of concrete. Might as well pick them up. Expecting to see a scavenging level pop up here in just a moment. Someone also said I should add a point. Well, we'll look at it after this horde, or after I knife all these bodies. Someone said I should add a point to pistols just because I'm trying to finish them off with the Dirty Harry, and it's taken 7 shots from that thing, so a full magazine and then some to kill them off. Might need to look into that, or instead of pistols, since we use the AK so much more, we just kind of use it for fun. But since we do use it, maybe I should put some points into rifle. But I don't know if we have any points left, folks. I don't. It seems like we spent most of our points on things we needed. I'll take a look at that. Maybe that's the stream series I'm thinking about, and not this series. I'll take a look here after we get through knifing all these bodies. We're almost done now, folks. If you hung in here, we'll tip of the hat to you for hanging in. More pistol ammo. So we'll scrap that and we'll take this, assemble, get those bullets out of there. No, I didn't throw it out. Let's go ahead and throw out this rotted flesh as well. Don't forget too, folks, you can fuel up your, might not want to use it for your forges, but you can fuel up the fire, or forges, but fuel up your fire with that. It's worth holding on to. Oh, look at that. Can of tuna. First can of tuna in a while. Worth holding on to. You can also sell it. You can sell it to a trader if you're kind of desperate for cash. Especially early game. You know, especially early game. I didn't really ever think about that early game. Ooh, we covered a trick yesterday in the stream that I have to show you, folks. If you don't know this, it's going to help you. It's going to help you early game. Really going to help you. Can't forget. So 2 things we need to do. I need to show you the trick that I showed yesterday in the stream, and check my skill points. And see there, you're going to miss it. If you skip through all of this and didn't watch, then you're going to miss the little trick that I'm going to show. You're like, wait, what's he talking about? I need to go in and get an axe. Well, last few bodies here. You know what? That's good stuff to eat right there. Hydration and fullness. Give it to me. We didn't get a ton of good stuff, but there's never anything much on these bodies. Early game, oh, it's important. You know, you need some things off of here. A little bit of duct tape you get and some gun parts to sell, all of that. But at this stage in the game, I don't do this very often. I usually leave the horde corpses to despawn. All right, looks like 5 bodies left. Do an assessment here and see how many bones we actually got. And that's it. So we were able to pick up 733 bones from that. So it's like I said, we didn't get as many as what we normally do because I hovered around this same area instead of spreading out the corpses like I normally would. But it's good. It's good. That's 700 and something glue, more than what we had before. So, first off, the points. Skill points. We have 31 left, so nothing worth handing out. We can take a look here, though. So I have points in everything that I want to have points in. Medicine would be nice to have more points in that, but you just get that naturally over time. Let's see here. The outlaw. That's damage. That's going to get expensive. Same thing with better lead than dead. That's going to get expensive. Fast Eddie, I find that you don't need any more than 2 points in that. Shotguns. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so the trick that I wanted to show you. Let's grab some of this. It gets over here. I don't know why I put it in there. Let's put it in the fuel bin right here. And, well, I'll just make one to show you. And then we'll sort our inventory here. So recipes, let's go log. Takes 4 wood to make a log. Okay, 4 wood to make a log. Let's go get ourselves an axe. So let's make an axe. We don't have one. Oh, you have a 600 axe right here. So we're going to put this wood log down that cost us 4 wood. Look at that. We got 48 wood back from 4 wood. All right, so I'll do it one more time. We'll use the auger this time to auger up the log. I think that time, I couldn't see, but I think that time I got, so let's see, 4766. Let's dump our wood off here. Let's make a log. Ah, I had it right there on my screen. I'm gonna make that. Let's put our, we'll put the fuel down in this one this time. So we have no wood in our inventory, right? Place this log. Look at that. Even got more with the auger. 52. Cost 4 wood to make, get 52 back out of it. So I don't know if that's something they'll fix eventually, or, you know, if I can't imagine that was intended. But pretty cool nonetheless. And if you were the one that told me about that on the in the comment section, go ahead and plug yourself, you know, because that's a pretty cool little trick there that probably a lot of people don't know about. I certainly didn't know about it. Or early game, I may have been exploiting that a little bit. With your early game and you don't have much wood, you could absolutely use that to boost yourself up. You know, I wonder if the same thing applies for a wood frame. Let's see what happens, because a wood frame's pretty cheap to make. Nah, you only get 1 wood for that, so that's not it's not worth it for that. But the log is absolutely worth it. Worth looking into, folks. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more brass in the forge. And let me look at my gear. Let me look at my character's gear. Oh yeah, see, these are broken. That can be combined. That is broken. Let's go to the workbench. I don't even know why I combined that. Was no need to do that. Okay. Not that it really is going to help me that much, because, I mean, I don't get hit a whole lot, but every little bit counts, I guess. So let's just stick that in there for the time being. And we'll need to eventually, maybe I do this off recording, combine those just to make one good. Oh yeah, and a shotgun. And a shotgun. I don't know, no need to keep that one. All right, so quest and treasure maps, tools. I'm going to put my fire axe back in here. Going to stick that in there too. We'll keep our machete on our belt. Oh, and if you also missed it, folks, the first ever, as long as I've been playing this game, never had it happen. We looted a car and found a 600 auger. 600. Haven't touched it. Haven't done anything to it. And it looked just like that, almost fully repaired and everything. This is my old auger. This is the one I was using, which actually we can take this and take the engine out of it now. We don't need this. Don't need to have that engine in there. First time ever since playing the game. I've been playing a long time, folks. Never, ever had that happen before. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fluke. But everyone was here. I was glad it happened live on stream and everyone was able to witness that, because it's pretty cool stuff. Well, you know, the one thing we're short on here on this mini bike, and when I'm out and about looting, I need to take a look at this, would be a basket. Tisket. Tasket. A little tiny blue basket. We need to get one of those baskets. That's the only thing we're missing on here. Do a sort. Okay. I don't have too many bikes. Well, we've already kind of blasted through 20-25 minutes of content, but I do want to get some building done today. I just want to finish one little spot off on this side of the lighting. Let's grab our resources that we need to do that with. I'll grab this and that and you and you and you. Maybe a little bit of that, a little bit of this. I don't need a wire tool. And the plates. And what else do I need? I'm looking here. I'm looking. I need those. And, well, our spotlights. I need the spotlights. Have everything. I did that sort button, and that gets things all out of whack. It's not everything. I hate to go over here and not have everything I need. You know what I mean? I do that so often. But I think that's everything. Must have been what? Wondering horde or something down there. My goodness. Oh yeah, let's eat and drink real quick before we go out there, so I'm not running out there and then running right back inside. Almost out of goldenrod tea, folks. Check this out. I didn't even notice this. I didn't notice this before. We have over 10,000 snowballs. You know what I mean? What in the world is that thing shooting at? Let's just do the bottle murky water by 2K. And then we'll work on some goldenrod tea later on. Just trying to see where the zombies are at, as I keep hearing them. Keep hearing them die. Need to get fuel back in our generator over here. I think before next episode I'll do that. I'll come around and fuel up all the generators so we can get all the lights going again. Gotta get that headshot. Alright, let's pick this up. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where we were going to end it, right there. I think we lined up with the other side over there. So and then this. I fully expected to break my leg there. As we get closer to the end, I think I will, because the soil level goes down. Nice. Well, that didn't take much to finish out. Oh, we must have had a wandering horde come through, and they just dissipated. See them all over there? That's what happened. I wondered. It sounded like a terrible amount of zombies at some point. All right. Get that upgraded. Plates. I can go ahead and get the plates on my belt. And copy that rotation. This is the most important piece right here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to put in the lights. Remember, we had that little boo-boo over on the other side. Looks like we're going to have to get these done all at the same time. That way we don't run into the issue we ran into over there. Get these on my belt. I'm going to have to make a few more of these, too. I'll say, can I not reach that? This might actually hold a little bit of weight, too, honestly. And then this, copy that rotation. Ooh, almost fell off the edge. Almost. Almost. Well, that's an easier way of doing it. Just crouch. Just crouch down. And I think I'll go ahead and place the lights because, you know, we had that issue with everything falling down on the other side because I had not placed the lights. And believe it or not, folks, I think I've shown you before, but the lights hold. They hold a lot of weight. They really do. Don't fall off the edge. You know how I do. Okay. Maybe we have enough of these to get us by. I don't know. About to find out. jump down here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we were able to come up with 182. Let's go ahead and take that off, and temperature's already going down. 182 spotlights. But what we did yesterday, plus the few that we already had. All right, back to spotlights again. And I also need to get the backing on here. We might be able to do that from ground level. I don't know. I'll have to try it and see. This is the last one. It's hard to believe. We've completed an entire side and only one to go. Really didn't take us that long. What have we been working on this for about 2 weeks or something like that? And I was thinking back to a comment about someone saying that, could you please make up your mind about lighting? You've been talking about that for so long. Well, now you see why I was talking about it for so long. I was really trying to pick your brain first off, but I had this massive lighting project in mind all along. I just didn't know how I wanted to do it, and didn't know how large I wanted it to be. But it was something worth talking about because, you know, this lighting project involves a big portion of the work that we put into this entire base. Now, one thing I didn't bring is forged iron, but we'll take care of that in a little while. I mean, think about the time we have now put into just the exterior lighting. Now, that includes the poles in the center, and then all of this. I mean, it's a huge project, folks. It's a huge project. It was worth me, you know, talking about for a while, as I did. I don't want to fall down and die. Come on. I didn't think I was going to be able to stand on the edge like this and do what I'm doing, but here I am doing what I'm doing. So I know I may have annoyed that gentleman or lady with my constant worried about how we're going to do exterior lighting, but you see why now. You see, it was just a super large project, and I just didn't know how I was going to tackle it. I just knew it was a massive undertaking. I knew we were going to be doing it for a while. And if we're going to do something big like that, I want to do it right. You know, you all have been such a intricate part of this whole build. Your comments, your feedback, and your suggestions. I wanted you to feel like you were going to be part of what, you know, turns out to be one of the largest projects of the series yet. And what could have a huge impact on when people look at the base preview and they see it. They're going to see this massive lighting setup. And it's going to be different than maybe anything they've ever seen. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me, have you ever seen such a large lighting setup on any base design out there? So I just don't get out on YouTube, folks. I don't care to watch 7 Days to Die videos on YouTube. I don't know. I've explained it before. You know, it just kind of bothers me to watch other people play. And so I don't get to see what's out there. I don't get to see what other people have come up with. So maybe you've seen... Oh, there she is. I heard her. Noticed me. So maybe you've seen something like this, some big lighting setup, but I know I have not seen anything like this before. Okay, so I think that's how we did the other end. I'm not sure. And we're going to continue on with the catwalk, and I need to get back up there again. Let's go get our forged iron, and then we'll put the top plate on and get it painted. Yeah, that's, need to repair that. It's where I went a little haywire when Mr. Charles donated yesterday. I dropped a big dono on me and I started shooting the base up. All right, so, forged iron. Need to make some more forged iron, too. Let's see what we're making in here. Oh, we're capped out. Well, like I just said, let's make some more forged iron. Let's make a little bit more steel. How much could we make? 1,000. Well, that's pretty much all that we have. We may better wait on that. We'll just wait on that. We'll wait on that. And is 500 going to be enough for this segment? I think it will. I think it will. Excited to see what happens when we fire this thing up for the first time. I might just wait on the generators till after I get it all set up. You know, I thought I was going to handle that a while back and just do it on this side and then get the other side all complete. But we'll just wait. We'll just wait. And by then, we'll certainly have enough generators or engines for our generators that I won't be having to piece it together and do, you know, part of the lighting, get it powered, and part of the other lighting, get it powered. And let's do it all at one time. Bump, bitty, bump, bitty, bump. Boom! Nice! Woo! Glad to have this side done, folks. That's one whole side complete. Hard to believe we've accomplished this in the time that we've been afforded here on this stream series. It'll be a joyous day. Whoopsie. When we get the entire thing done. Something I thought about too. I want to go try it. I'm going to go try it here in a minute. Now, the catwalk is going to continue on. We're continuing catwalk all the way around. I think we've already discussed that a few times, but that's something that I think needs to be... I think we need to continue that all the way around. Well, the inside is not going to be blue. Come on. There it is. So hard to get that little lip. Oh my goodness. What did I thought I was teleporting out of the world here or something. Ah, boy. Another extended, well, it's not too extended though. I was going to say another extended episode, but we're only at 38 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad considering what we've done, what we've accomplished here. Knifing all the bodies was 20 minutes just by itself. Looting and knifing. Why can I get it right on that little edge the first time to save my soul? All right, nice. While I have the blue out, might as well blue it up. Yeah, still coming up with, still taking suggestions on names for the base, folks. If you think you have a cool suggestion for a name for this base, let me know. I'm open for suggestions. I'd like to use your suggestions as inspiration. If I choose your name, you know, of course, I'll give you a little plug. For using the name that you come up with for it. I'm not very creative when it comes to the names of the bases. I know someone said there's a name generator, but I kind of like to keep it sort of space themed since this base is a kind of a space themed base. It seems to look like that, at least to me. It's like a futuristic castle, you know? I don't know, maybe that gives you some motivation on what you'd call it. Okay, so black, and we're going to go roller. And hopefully this roller does not roll over the edges. I don't think it does, so we'll see. We'll find out. Maybe a little perturbed if it does. No? We'll go back and touch everything up in the that didn't get painted here in just a moment. Son of a gun. It's okay. It's okay. All right, go to brush. It's kind of hard to see. I tell you what we're going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, folks. Weather, rain, 0. I think that's Lunesta. That's a Lunesta solution to the rain right there so you all can see what's going on. And I can see it. I know what's going on, but you all probably have a hard time. You're not seeing the exact quality that I'm seeing over here. It's getting watered down between myself and you, and then rain and fog on top of it. It makes it even worse. Okay, so that's done. Let's get the something I want to try before we end episode 2. I gotta remember to do that. Have to remember to do that. Me and my girl got this relationship. What song is that? Bonus points if you guess it. All right, so that's done. We'll get the pillar part painted. Granite, black granite, that's what we're going with. I still am not sold on that, though. I think that almost needs to be blue. You know what I mean? Right there. Almost needs to be blue, but I think we've done them all in granite, the supports, so we'll just stick with what we've done so far. We have to go around and paint all of this stuff eventually again, you know, get it all touched up. All right, let's see if I can, say, fall off of there without breaking my leg. Jump off of there, not fall. And you have to come back and paint all of these little edges. And I might not, well, we might do it on stream. I was going to say I might not document that, but we might just do it on stream is what we'll do. And I'm thinking about painting the back blue. Painting the back blue. Match our base and the top. Still need to get up top and paint it. Before we end, I want to try something that's kind of glitching out on me over here and see if we can't come up with a solution for the problem. I think I painted that by accident. Painted it blue. We also need to, you know, I upgraded all these to steel. But there's 3 more 600 engines in there. But we're going to need to upgrade all of this to steel as well. That's going to do away with our paint job that we've done. Only the bottom 3. I think only the bottom 3 need to be upgraded to steel. We don't need to go any higher than that, but that's something I need to do. Well, there it is, folks. Well, bottom is blue. Is that right? Well, the bottom is black. We went black on the bottom? Yes, we did. Thought we went blue on the bottom. What do I know? And then we'll have to paint the little lip on the back black too and make that blend in. And you'll never know it was there. Tiny little detail work here. It's the details that matter. Say the devil's in the details. Okay, and then we'll continue on with the catwalk beyond there and maybe do a little entrance from, you know, this part, which I guess that would just make an easy access to get up there. But something I wanted to try, folks. Something I wanted to try to fix. This is going to bother me. I don't know. Maybe something that I cannot fix. Maybe something that's just not fixable. You see how that it's glitching right there. See that? It's like a collision with another block prevents me from painting that. Well, I fixed the problem on the multiplayer server with that. And I'll show you how I did it on there, which I don't know that will necessarily work on here. Okay, take that off. And let's try to paint this now. No, still no luck. There's a collision issue with a certain block somewhere. I just have to figure out where. Whoops. Oh, you know what? I can't paint it from that side. I got to paint it from this side. I have to paint that from this side now. It's weird. These little catwalks. Darn it. She called in a copper. Oh, I missed him. Did you do that? Oh, feral radiated cop, too. Hit that. Oh, don't blow. I cannot hit anything today, folks. I'm off. Not that I'm ever really on. A whole lot. Woman! Woman! With your glowing eyes. Let's see if we can draw this guy away. Did that just go through his body? I didn't go through it. I'm over here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on over here. That went straight through his body. Has something to do with a little animation. You know, his hitbox is kind of weird. You have to catch it at just the right time. Oh, we killed him! That's pretty rare, folks. It's pretty rare to kill one of those things with exploding crossbow bolts. Yeah, look at that. We'll take that. It's just more ammo, I guess. Must be getting soft in my old age or something here. Old age on the game. Yeah, it's 200 years old now. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I don't know if there is a fix for that. I thought that I could fix it. Something else I could do. I can support it like this. Let me build my way up here. Take out this block. And now try to paint it. Still no luck. Doesn't matter what side you look at it from. Wandering horde. Huh. Wait a minute. How did I take damage from that? That corpse just flew up and hit me in the face and I took damage. You see that? Here it goes again. Huh. I took a bunch of damage from that. Unless I shot the rebar there. I don't know. But I've tried about everything that I know to try with this, folks. I just don't think there's a fix for it. I hear another screamer. Maybe you have run into this situation before and you've come up with a solution, but I have no solution at this time. We're just gonna have to leave it. It's not like we're gonna spend a whole lot of time looking at the catwalk and all of that, but it just kind of stinks. You know, you want to make it the way you want to make it, and when you can't paint something the way you want to paint it, it's just pretty frustrating. I'm a little puzzled as to why this one piece is this way. I understand that piece is a little different, and you have to look at it from a certain angle to paint it properly. But this piece should absolutely be, you should be able to paint it. maybe we come up with a solution. Maybe another server restart, eventually, and it'll just work itself out. Who knows? Who knows, folks? Oh my goodness. A little bit of rebar out. Might as well take these corpses out too. Well, for those of you who like the extended episode, you got your fill between yesterday and today. Because, that was over 3 hours yesterday and 50 plus minutes today. We got this finished, folks. We got it finished. We're left over with 134 spotlights. So I need to do some math. I need to go over here and count it out, see how many we're going to need on the other side. And that'll give me an idea of about how much more resource gathering I need to do in order to finish this side out over here. I imagine we're probably going to need a couple hundred more at least, but yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. We'll get it done in time, and it's going to look beautiful. All my generators are out of fuel. I'm going to need to load up, and I guess before next recording, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all this gas, and we'll do this one now before we end the episode, but I'm going to take this gas, and I'm going to go around to all the generators, and I'm going to do this number right here. We're going to get everything fueled back up again and get all the lights going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your support. You have yourselves a beautiful day or evening, and I will see you all tomorrow.